We had barely been in Sierra Leone for 5 minutes when war was declared.
What do you think about Nigeria Jollof rice?
It's very good, but sometimes it's a bit salty and a bit sour.
Okay, just kidding. But at every town we made in Sierra Leone, we found a Salone person declaring that they made the best jollof.
Sierra Leone has the best jollof rice. That is what we give people when we really want to appreciate you.
You came all the way to Sierra Leone. You've been here for how many days? We are leaving tomorrow. We haven't eaten the jollof while we came.
We can neither confirm nor deny these reports, but they do make a pretty mean palm oil stew, and rice akara will change your life. So we're currently at Tessa's. We came for the jollof. Turns out jollof, that's why Fuad is so displeased. Turns out jollof is only on Thursdays. Fuad is going to try palm oil stew with fish, and I'm going to try black-eyed beans with plantain and rice akara.
Yeah, Basira.
I'm really curious about what rice akara is. I don't...
Me too, I'm curious about your food talking. It tastes like the bottom part of the palm oil. You know palm oil has 2 layers, top, bottom. So it's like they fried the bottom part to make this stew.
This already just looks like regular good old beans. Palm oil, onions. I can't taste anything that's immediately distinct to Sierra Leone. It just tastes like
Everybody's beans.
Like everybody's beans. Kind of hoping for something more. Oh my god, what is this spice that I've not encountered before? But I'm very curious about the akara, rice akara.
Some rest for you.
It's sweet. I'm so confused. I'm confused, but this is so yummy. It was regular beans and plantain, but you see this akara rice akara thing. This rice akara thing, this is the shiznit.
Can you know mouth confirm the taste?
I don't have one more to spare.
What? For your thief.
So we're done from Tessa's and we're going to another spot that's kind of popular called Balmaya's. There was no jollof at Tessa's, unfortunately. And we're hoping to find jollof at Balmaya's. If there's no jollof at Balmaya's, we keep on moving until we find jollof. Strangely, we're having a little trouble finding jollof rice in Sierra Leone. I don't understand why. The restaurants have this. They have daily menus. At Tessa's, jollof rice is on Thursdays. Here, jollof rice is on Tuesdays. We just keep missing it. But in the absence of jollof rice, we're going to try olele, which I suspect to be moi moi, but I'm not sure yet. There's also bisap, which is pretty much like Zikoko. So this has some olele and some bisap, and then go and find jollof in Sierra Leone. So this is olele. From just looking at it, it looks like moi moi to me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste like moi moi. I know it's made from beans. I'm just wondering why the portion is so, like, coming from Liberia with their large portions. This is so tiny. I'm wondering why it's so tiny. Let's see. Oh. First of all, it's very peppery. It's actually quite peppery. Second of all, it's moi moi. I'm not entirely sure it was cooked in that moi moi leaf that we're used to, because I'm not getting that moi moi leaf taste. But it does taste like moi moi. It's very hot, very fresh. There's some fish and onions inside it. But like overall, I'm just not. And I like moi moi. I'm not very. I'm blown away by it. It's just sorry. This is bisap, which is pretty much zobo. And before, I think it was Abidjan. Before Abidjan, I thought this was fine. This is like the normal zobo I'm used to. This kind of tastes like zobo, but maybe because it looks like zobo, I'm assuming it tastes like zobo. The bisap that we had in Abidjan, it was so good that I don't think anything else could ever compare. So this is fine, but that bisap, that one was the truth. So we've struck out again on jollof. Now we're going to Noresca to find jollof. And if you don't find jollof at Noresca, I mean, Sierra Leone, we tried. I don't know what else to do. It took 2 tries to find the magic saloon jollof, but we did. We stopped at Lovetta's first, but that didn't quite hit the mark. I think it's interesting. I really don't know what to say about the food anymore.
What does it taste like?
I don't like it.
It's not good.
I think we need to try another place before we give like the final verdict. Like I feel like it's unfair to base my judgment of Sierra Leone Jollof off this one place that we found by accident. Nobody recommended it to us. So I'm going to go back and ask people to show us where they make the first jollof in Sierra Leone and then try it out. Yeah. But this Crown Express, on the other hand, is where it is at. Very interesting. So I thought like the jollof is just one dish here, but apparently the way Sierra Leoneans do it is rice in one plate and some sauce in another bowl. So they weren't very fancy with the side sauces. I'm having shrimp and beef. Tosin is having just chicken. Fuad is having shrimp, beef and chicken because Fuad.
An extra pepper.
And yeah, so when they even told us like, do you want shrimp or beef or chicken, I wasn't expecting this. It's very interesting. This cake. Well, this tastes like Reaper for me. I thought we had left that behind. I thought it was just francophone countries that use Reaper for me. So without the sauce, it's a little bland. And I'm guessing that's on purpose because by the time you add on, and the sauce already looks like there's a ton of spice in there. Okay. Just by looking at it there, I can actually already tell that this sauce balanced. Just literally just by looking at it. So it's a little sweet. But I'm guessing that's because of the shrimp in mine. But I love it so much. I think it's cheating though. In fact, jollof should be made in one pot. This piece at the side, another piece at the side, that's just cheating. But I really like the sauce. So there's no shrimp in Tosin's own, so I'm curious about that sweetness thing. Is the sauce kind of sweet?
No, it just feel like heavily seasoned. So it's like it's close to being too seasoned. Just a bit more. I need to be over seasoned. So I'm sorry. Just because I can.
This is chicken, right? This is just chicken. Oh wow. The doesn't taste completely different from mine. If you're not very big on spices, yeah. But this might not be for you. But what was Finish's food looks like it's clearly big on it.
This is the kind of confusion I asked for in my life. I'm like, I'm taking one, I'm like, is this chicken? Is this shrimp? Is this beef? I threw it in my mouth. And it's just a surprise. You know? That's kind of like spice up your life. You know? So it's the juices. It makes me happy.
Then there's cassava bread. Fun fact about it, you can only find it in Sierra Leone. And not just anywhere in Sierra Leone, you have to go to Waterloo.
It's like communion bread. Take this cassava bread and does it.
It's literally the day we're leaving Sierra Leone on our way to Guinea that we finally find cassava bread.
I think they make up. So the texture is like bread, but it tastes like the bar.
And I think the secret is in the sauce. And this fish, oh my god.
I like it. It's really nice. I guess it's the sauce. Is it like eating a bar with very good stew?
Before you head down to Waterloo, stop by Gigi Bonta for some of the best ice cream you're ever going to have. So we are at Gigi Bonta. I think it's the biggest ice cream place in Sierra Leone because every Sierra Leonean I asked where to get the best ice cream, everybody directed me to Gigi Bonta. There are ways many flavors to pick from, so I asked the attendant to give me her two favorites, and she gave me hazelnut and cheesecake, and those are good choices actually, so I already trust her. So the flavor on top is cheesecake. I'm in love with the texture. I'm not getting the cheesecake, it's tasting more vanilla than cheesecake. I feel like they were being careful with the sweetness, but I still really like it. Hazelnut. The hazelnut I love. It's very rich. So this is the only ice cream place we've been to in Sierra Leone, so I can't say that this is the best ice cream in Sierra Leone. But it is really, really good ice cream. One of the best I have ever had. So, Gigi Bonta for the win.